Brian Schlonsky back with you now on Listens Live. We've got our next guest here. This is exciting, and I was just talking with Jackie and Amanda here. I'm going to let you guys say the name because it's a full one, but we want to make sure we get it right.
Yeah, it is a full name. So I'm Jackie Exum. This is Amanda Russo. We're with the Exum Group at Keller Williams, Louisville East.
See, you guys did a lot better job at that than I would have. Want to talk about first and foremost the reason that you're here today, and what if you could get one main point across to our folks who are listening who don't know you yet, what would you want them to take away from today's show?
Well, Amanda and I specialize in senior real estate. So we're senior real estate specialists, which is a little different than a regular realtor. We work with seniors and their families in times of transition. Many of our clients are moving into senior living at some level of care, which might be assisted living, memory care. Sometimes they're just downsizing to a patio home or condo. Some of our clients are moving into a nursing home situation, and we also help families during estate sale needs.
My family just went through something similar with my grandparents last couple of years. It's obviously something that we all have some dealings with at some part in our life. When you're able to help somebody go through that process, which could be difficult without help, what are those moments like?
It's a very emotional transaction for these families, because a lot of people that we are either moving into like an assisted living or downsizing, they've lived in this home 40 years, and this is where life happened. So we are very sensitive to what the families are facing. Sometimes it can be a loss of a loved one, or someone just can't function in the home safely anymore. So we're taking all of those things into consideration, and then bringing what I call our army of resources, because it's not a one-person job. We come with a huge pocket of resources to help them really make this transition as smooth as it could be.
Yeah, we often reference the beginning phase as almost an initial assessment, where we're really determining what all the needs are for the family that's involved, because it's often we've got adult children or siblings or people that are involved in
a lot of players in this game, right?
So then we determine who else needs to be involved. We have a whole army of community partners that we pull in.
That was one of the questions that I was thinking of. Let's say I'm watching the show today and I think, oh, this is exactly something that my family's going through right now. I need these resources. What are some of the first steps that you would have people take if they're looking for this type of help?
Well, we'd love to come out and talk with them and determine what the needs really are. No two transitions are the same. Everybody's situation is different and unique. Everybody's family dynamics are different and unique. So really, to determine what all is going on and the full picture, we just need to sit down and talk with the family.
On a personal note, there's obviously so many different avenues you can go into when it comes to real estate. How did you both decide to get into this specific space?
Yeah, well, my background, I actually worked in a nursing home for almost 9 years, and there learned that I just have a huge heart for this population. And honestly, when I thought about real estate, I didn't know that senior real estate specialist was even a thing. And once I figured that out, I just knew that's the population that I want to serve, and it allows me to continue to do that.
Mm-hmm. And my background is actually in social work, so I have a master's from Kent School of Social Work at U of L. Go Cards.
As I'm in my blue suit today. Sorry.
I'm with you on the blue.
Yeah.
I'll find a red one.
We're house divided over here.
Okay.
So my master's is specialized in gerontology. So I worked for many years in geriatric social work, and then got sort of recruited into real estate by some dear friends, and wasn't initially very interested at all until I learned about the senior real estate niche, which felt very much like home for me, and so I have loved it ever since. And we recently joined forces together as a team, and it's been wonderful.
And it's such important work, because our seniors are members of our community who have done so much for all of us, whether it's on a personal level or for the city that we live in here in Louisville. So making sure that their needs are cared for in this next step is such a big job. What are the day-to-day moments like for you as you're helping these families make these transitions?
Well, a lot of times I feel like we're psychologists.
The social work degree comes in handy.
Right. You're prepared.
Many times we're calming the storm. And I met with a gentleman this morning, and he said, "I've never done this." And I said, "It's okay. I do this every day."
Yeah.
Like, we're here to calm the storm and bring back that the order into what's going on and really help them navigate, because it's overwhelming, and just to kind of make it a little bit easier for them, it's very rewarding in that regard.
It is very rewarding.
And I know that we have a current listing we wanted to bring up and talk a bit about today, as I think we're going to pop it up right here. Walk me through what we're seeing here.
Okay, so this is one of my listings actually out. It's off Eastwood Fisherville Road. It is on just under 10 acres. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous property.
Wow.
So yes, it has a nice, beautiful outbuilding there that can be used for, you know, storage of equipment, toys, you know, what have you. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. We just did a price improvement, so it is now listed at $799.
Wow.
We're going to have an open house on Sunday, so we would love to have people come out and take a peek. It is absolutely beautiful location, and it's actually very convenient to Middletown. It is still in Jefferson County, but it is just minutes away from convenience of shopping and restaurants and the interstate.
It seems like the type of property that kind of has it all. If you're in the market, that's your range. What could you say is missing from something like this?
Nothing.
Nothing. No.
Perfect.
Well, look, we got about 45 seconds left. Before we let you all go, is there anything you want to touch on, maybe we haven't talked about yet, something that you want to leave everybody with here today?
You know, we just appreciate the opportunity to be here, and we love what we do. We work very closely with lots of fantastic community partners. As we said earlier, this is not a one-woman show. We work closely with elder law attorneys, tax professionals, professional downsizers who can clear out the house. We're just an initial stop to help coordinate the whole transition. So,
one more time, the full name.
Exum Group at Keller Williams, Louisville East.
You heard it here. We hope you get some calls today. Thank you both so much for being with us. And we hope you'll stick around with us. We've got the elder advisors coming up next to help you not go broke in a nursing home. See you in a minute.